Hi, my name is Dion McLean and I work for James City County Social Services in the Adult Services Unit. I am here today to talk to you about a free program for our elderly and disabled population in James City County. It is a prevention program that assists with resources and referrals to long-term care planning. Please tune in and listen as I talk to you about this exciting new program that I hope that you and your family will be able to utilize. Adult Services Prevention. Have you planned for your future? What is the Adult Services Prevention Program? It is a free program that assists the elderly, disabled, and caregivers in identifying resources to assist in long-term care planning. What is long-term care planning? It involves learning about the types of decisions that might be made, considering those decisions ahead of time, and letting others know about your preferences. Who is eligible for assistance? They must be 18 to 59 years old with a disability or 60 years of age or older. The individual cannot already be in a crisis, and they have to be a resident of James City County. They also have to be willing to work with me, as there are other people in the community and resources and programs that I may need to refer them to, so they have to be willing and open to my services and support. How to plan long-term. Some of the ways I assist my adults in planning long-term is assisting them in identifying support systems, developing a will, appointing an advance medical directive, appointing a power of attorney, health insurance, guardianship, conservatorship, and making end-of-life decisions. So each adult that I work with, I have a checklist that I go over with them that asks if they have these specific things. If they do not have it, I ask if they are willing to let me make a referral for them to a community provider that is able to assist them in, for example, appointing a power of attorney or helping them in complete an advance medical directive. So why a will? A will is a legal declaration by which a person names one or more persons to manage his or her estate and provides for the distribution of his property at death. I always encourage my clients to make a will. Even though you may not have a lot of valuable things, it's still important in deciding what's most important to you when one day you will no longer be here. Why an advance medical directive? This document is important, as it is also known as a living will. It explains how medical decisions will be made when a person is no longer able to express her wishes. You can direct that a specific procedure or treatment be provided, such as artificially administering hydration or nutrition. Direct that a specific procedure or treatment be withheld. Appoint a person to act as your agent in making healthcare decisions for you, if it is determined that you are unable to make healthcare decisions for yourself. If you have more than one advanced medical directive, the doctor will refer to the most recent. An interesting statistic is that less than 3 in 10 adults have advanced medical directives. Most of the time, an advanced medical directive is discussed at the hospital when a person is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Another important statistic is that 77% of people wish to die at home. However, 53% die in hospitals and 24% die in nursing homes. And some of this may have been able to be avoided with an advanced medical directive. Why a power of attorney? A power of attorney is a written document in which one person, the principal, appoints another person to act as an agent on his or her behalf, thus conferring authority on the agent to perform certain acts or functions on behalf of the principal. You may appoint any competent adult as your agent. Appoint someone you trust. You can revoke or change your power of attorney at any time as long as you are mentally able to understand what you are doing. An important thing to plan for the long term is health insurance. The Federal Health Insurance Marketplace, or Obamacare, is available to apply for at James City County Social Services. At Old Town Medical Center, they have a free navigator that will assist an individual in applying for a health insurance plan with the federal health insurance marketplace, and they'll also assist in deciding which plan is best for them. Medicaid is another insurance that you can also apply for at James City County Social Services. And you can also receive in-person assistance at my office. There are also computers available that you can apply online. Supplemental insurance is something that I encourage as well if the adult has high medical bills or high prescription bills. This may help them to avoid that extra cost. What is guardianship? It's a court-ordered supervision over an individual who is no longer able to make his or her own personal decisions. A guardian is responsible for making all decisions for an incapacitated adult. What is a conservator? A court-ordered supervision over an individual who is no longer able to make financial decisions. A conservator is responsible for managing bill payments, bank accounts, and expenses. A guardian/conservator becomes a substitute decision maker for the incapacitated individual, and the guardian and conservator's actions are overseen by the court. What are end-of-life decisions? Do you have life insurance? If so, have you reviewed it in the past 2 to 3 years? And although uncomfortable, what about funeral arrangements? I recommend that you talk with funeral directors. Discuss costs. Discuss options for a ceremony. Discuss body disposition, burial, or cremation. Another advantage to the Adult Services Prevention Program is an adult family partnership meeting. I am assisting the adult with resources and planning for long term. And a part of my assessment is to assess whether the adult has support systems, whether they be family, friends, people in the community, church members, or professionals. And I ask the adult if I need to get in contact with this individual, if they would give me the permission to do so. Well, sometimes adults have many people who are supports to them. So instead of contacting each person individually, we have what's called an adult family partnership meeting. The purpose of the adult family partnership meeting is to involve families, relatives, and community members in long-term care planning decisions, and to ensure that a network of support is there for the adult and the caregivers. Other services for the Adult Services Prevention Program include, but are not limited to, companion services, the Elderly Disabled Consumer Directive Waiver, EDCD waiver screenings, SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Program, fuel assistance, crisis assistance, cooling assistance, and many community referrals. If you'd like additional information about this program, or if you would like to make a referral to the Adult Services Prevention Program, please call me personally at 757-259-3154, or you can email me at dion.mclean@jamescitycountyva.gov. Thank you so much for listening to my program, and I hope that this program will be able to assist many James City County residents in planning for the long term.